Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Lois Lane, issue number 6 of 12. I almost feel like this is really just a makeup book for the most part. No, not just this issue. Like, in general, I feel like it's like all this other stuff is happening outside with Superman and whatnot with Bendis, and Ruck is just kind of left, I don't know, picking up the pieces and showing where Lois Lane is coming from these things. I was kind of hoping for something completely 100% separate from the Superman stories. I mean, I get it, like things could be referenced, but nah, I'd rather just have her own thing. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the comic book after I tell you about who made the book. So, this issue is called Enemy of the People, Part 6. Greg Rucka is the writer, Mike Perkins on art and that cover, Gabe El Taib on the colors, and Simon Boland doing the letters. Variant cover by Elena Casagrande. Yeah, I did the best I could. So, anyway, um, this is an Event Leviathan aftermath, so more than half the book is really just Lois being sad about her father. You know, say her father was killed in the event. Yeah, okay, I get it. It's important, but you know, some of the stuff I feel like it could have just been implied. I mean, like it sounds rude, but I mean, come on, dude. I thought we pretty much already handled that in the Event Leviathan event in and of itself. So she's just spending so much of the time here. She's at the funeral. She's dealing with such and such and so and what and whatever. By the time you get to the end of the book, it's her already getting ready for her next mission. That was cute, but most of it's just her remembering what had happened in the past and then grieving with Clark, who finally shows up. And yeah, I didn't need to see this. You know, I remember the Funeral for a Friend comic when Superman died. That actually is more of an issue. Yeah, that was beautiful, right? That was great. You see all these crazy things. You see like Bibbo, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's trying to be Superman and all that, and just like there was a lot there. And even to this day, like I could get choked up thinking about it. That was a great book. This. Sorry, did anybody actually like her father? Exactly. Exactly. If anything, you're just feeling sorry for Lois in this. The next issue, they've already explained in the previews. It's just going to be about the aftermath of Clark revealing, you know, taking off his glasses or putting on his glasses, whatever, in front of everybody and letting everybody know that he's actually Superman. It's going to be a huge DC universe changing event, and I literally do not care because all it is, unfortunately, this just simply gives me an opportunity to talk about the Bendis stuff going on again. Sorry, like I don't read the Bendis comic books anymore. I simply don't. I was reading this hoping it was actually going to give me more actual Lois Lane instead of just, oh yeah, there's basically the aftermath of the Event Leviathan, and it's just basically going to be the aftermath of the Superman and the Action Comics books also. And if they resurrect the Man of Steel books again, it's going to be back there again. It's going to be an aftermath to that too. And I don't need to read a Fallout book of stories that I'm not even reading. I want Lois Lane stories. I'm clearly not going to get that, so I don't think I'm going to be reading the next issue. And it's a shame because these are so well written. But I just don't see who the hell decided to make Greg Rucka the water boy for freaking Bendis. I'm sorry. Here's this guy, Brian Michael Bendis, that he can't sell a comic book, and DC can't get their head out of their butt and recognize, yeah, this was dumb. Maybe it's in a contract, and Bendis is like, nah, got you by the comic balls, and I'm gonna write Superman. You're gonna deal with it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know why these guys are so beholden by this guy who just can't write good comic books anymore. Yes, I said anymore. Anyhow, all that being said, yeah, I don't know, man. I literally just don't see it. I don't see it. Superman is going to reveal that he's actually Clark Kent, and or vice versa, right? It's a gimmick. It's a damn gimmick. It's a stunt. When Superman was killed, when Superman died, that turned into a huge event that was amazing, right? And he actually stayed dead for a while. When Captain America died, you know, where the Winter Soldier showed up, that whole thing turned into an amazing event. when, even with, Spider-Man losing his marriage, the One More Day thing. Okay, it was kind of weird, but whatever. But like literally, you have these little gimmicks and whatnot, but they're usually handled pretty damn well. Usually, I threw in the third one because, like, oops. But you got this, and it's like, what exactly is going to change? What exactly is going to be the new big wow? Because you know that the first time that you finally see something new, they're going to have hint and hint in the next issue and hint in the next issue that maybe something's going to happen. It's not going to be for 3 or 4, probably 4 more issues later that something actually does happen as a result of that. I'm tired, and I just don't care. I really just don't care. And I don't care about this book anymore. Because it's great writing about absolutely nothing. So the next 6 issues, y'all can keep them, DC. And this breaks my heart because there are less and less books that I'm reading by DC now. You replaced King with Tinian the Fourth, and I'm going to jump back on Batman with a viciousness. Could y'all kind of set that up for the same thing to happen with Superman, please? Because I really do miss reading Superman. And I would really like for the rest of these Lois Lane books, I would like for them to be an ongoing instead of 12 issues. And I'd like them to be on their own and not reliant on Bendis doing his thing. Whether DC sees this or not, they're not going to care. They really just don't care. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.